the boss of Rail Corp. But first, let's go back to the incident we exposed a week ago.
Wake up. Wake up. It's gone on too long.
Eden Finlay is a former transit officer and tonight he's a whistleblower. He called us after last week's story.
It doesn't look good, no.
Are you ashamed of that day?
No, I'm not ashamed of that day.
Are you sorry?
No, I'm not sorry. That was my training.
He was one of the 5 transit officers who attacked passenger Mick Onya in 2004.
I was just scared I thought I was going to die.
There's a human being laying there and they were treating him like a dog.
Are you a thug?
No.
That's Eden kneeing Mick Onya in the back. How can anyone justify doing that?
I don't know about anyone justifying doing that, but that's what we were trained to do.
Transit officers have no more right to arrest than you and I. Yet, have a listen to this.
One of the tactics we were taught is you could maintain visual contact with the person and speak with the person, while another one of your colleagues would come from behind the person, kick the person in the back of the knees, and pulling on their shoulders from behind at the same time, forcing the person to the ground backwards.
And you were taught this?
That's also been employed in the past by transit officers.
Rail Corp says this is acceptable behaviour.
Rail Corp says this is the training that you will undergo with the Department of Corrective Services.
That's right, transit officers have been trained the same way prison guards are taught to deal with inmates.
You're being taught baton and handcuff training. You're being taught takedown techniques. Is this really how we should deal with people?
The main culprit in the attack on Mick Onya, senior transit officer Alan Nasser, that's him in the red shirt, unbelievably has been promoted to team leader since the attack in 2004. How does that happen, Eden?
On merit.
When the case went to court, the magistrate called Alan Nasser and Eden Finlay liars. She dismissed their claim that Mick Onya was the attacker, not them. Eden has since been sacked as a transit officer for apparent inappropriate conduct at work. Yet Alan Nasser has conveniently been on annual leave for the past 2 weeks. David Eccleston, current affair, how are you, sir? Rail Corp boss Rob Mason finally agreed to face the music late today.
If we find people who have used excessive force or exceeded their authority, they will be dealt with. And
what more evidence do you need? You've seen the CCTV footage, you've heard the magistrate's comments, yet Alan Nasser gets promoted.
That's a separate issue. I said I'd do the review and I promised you. And
Rob, you're the boss. You can make this. You can make a change.
And not until the review is completed.
How long is the review going to take?
The review will take as long as it takes. I will not rush a review and I will make sure justice is done.
Rail Corp have had zero interest in serving justice.
Different transit officers, different train station, same outcome.
I was pulled off the chair by the transit officers, slammed onto the tile flooring. My head was bashed on the floor.
It was late on a Friday. Mark Gervin had had a few drinks with a colleague when he claims he was attacked by transit officers after they accused him of having a fight with another commuter.
I was just in shock. I had gone to help another fellow innocent passenger who was unconscious. He needed help. I brought assistance to help him, and in thanks, the transit officers decide to get violent on me.
For the next 90 minutes, Mark is treated like a prisoner, handcuffed and held down.
I was knocked unconscious 3 times.
Our investigation shows at the moment that they've acted correctly and within their powers and professionally, yes.
You've seen the vision, have you?
I haven't seen the vision of that second one.
So how could you comment on that case?
And that's what I'm saying, that's what I've been told.
But you're the boss. You knew what we're going to talk about today. I made it very clear in that letter. You knew I was going to talk about Mark Gervin's case today, yet the boss of Rail Corp doesn't take the time to watch the vision.
And I will not go into any more specifics, details of the cases.
That speaks volumes.
This is going to make international news, and I'm determined that it will.